All right, it is Saturday, May 9th at 6:34 a.m. Not 6:36, almost. Still lisp. It's gonna be there for a while. I go see the dentist next week, I think, or the week after. I don't know. To evaluate how everything's healing. Maybe I can have him stick some, what do you call it, those plastic, what do they call those damn things? Temporary, sweet lord, temporary implants. And geez, this prednisone, I'm telling you, if you don't ever have to go on that shit, don't. Doctors love giving that shit away like candy. If you got like upper respiratory infection or something, they'll give you prednisone and all this other bullshit. If you don't have to take it, don't fucking take it. Prednisone is like the most fucked up drug. They're all fucked up drugs. It's all a bunch of petroleum-based garbage, but prednisone, see what I mean? Prednisone just really fucks with you. Anyways, back to workout stuff. Yesterday, I felt like $1,000,000 the rest of the day. After I got off the treadmill, well, my body broke through like the sludginess from clearing out a lot of the drugs and medicine, and feeling like shit yesterday, the walk. Excuse me. The rest of the day I felt awesome. Absolutely awesome. Like, better than I felt in the last couple of weeks, actually. So yes, I highly recommend exercising for thousandth, millionth time. Exercise. It is unbelievably beneficial and good for you in 1,000 and bazillion one different reasons. Even just walking. But again, you got to get your heart rate up, and your heart rate has to get up to a certain point, and it's got to be a sustained output for a certain X amount of period of time, right? Like yesterday was just a test to see how far I could push myself, being that I'm still coming off of all my flare and everything else, and healing from my mouth and all this stuff. And again, I'm only working with 200 calories for my shake in the morning. I've withered away quite a bit. I've lost muscle, whatever fat I have. I don't have anything on me, so I don't have the 200 200 calories from the shake I drink with my supplements in the morning. So I don't want to push myself because I got really no reserves to tap from, right? So you got to realize, that's how people end up failing themselves or, hurting themselves, because they don't realize, they're only working off of little bit of energy, right? And yes, there is a point where you can, will yourself to push further, but how far do you want to will yourself to push further if you're going to end up on the ground or in the hospital, right? You can't do that shit. You got to pay attention to your diet, how much energy you're burning, how much food you're intaking. Like my niece and nephews are competitive swimmers, they're literally roasting hundreds and hundreds of calories, and then working out on top of it. And if they're not continually eating all day long, they should be. But they're younger, so it's, a little bit, there's a little bit more of a buffer zone when you're younger, because you got all those, really good growing cells, stem cells, all that shit really nourishing you a lot more than an adult does. So, but again, you want to watch it still. They can still end up in the hospital for overexerting themselves and whatnot. But all right, I still feel as sludgy as I did yesterday, because again, the medicine, prednisone, all my issues. I really had to force myself to come in here about 5 minutes ago. So I was sitting in my chair with my hoodie on and cold as hell. But you got to do it. You got to do it. You got to clean out the shit. Clean out the shit. You got to clean out the shit. I'm telling you. Working out in the morning and burning all the medicine out from the day prior, it really helps not just clean your body up and make your body run better, but when you clean those drugs out, all the medicine you take, it runs better. The medicine runs 10 times better, right? And cleaner. It runs. You don't get a lot of the really stupid little side effects. You know what I mean? Like the nausea and the real minor, real weird shit. Those you don't ever get. if you continually clear your shit out. Because I'm telling you, the more weight and fat you have on you, and the more drugs you take, that stuff saturates in your cells, right? A lot of that medicine will go to like your fat cells, and it will literally go in there and soak. This medicine will just stay in you and soak, okay? And cause problems, fester, get worse, cause other problems. I mean, it's, and I don't care what the medical industry tells you, it does, okay? Fat holds on to everything, everything, right? So, and probably shit we don't even know. So, anyways, 6:40, let's get to the walk. I'm going to push myself a little harder today because I want to clean myself out a little more. I felt great yesterday. I felt really, really good yesterday. Yeah, so we'll see how far I can go. I got my ear things in today because I'm going to turn the music on. I'm probably not going to talk as much as I walk because I want to focus on the walk, get my sustained output in. I want to hopefully possibly get my heart rate to like 120 to 130 for a sustained output of maybe like 15 minutes or something. I don't know until I get there. How do you feel before, during, and after? You got to continually evaluate your body the whole time. So we'll see how far I go there. I'm going to take my shirt up too, and you can see how much crap that I lost. And I mean, my bloat's down dramatically, but I always have a pooch down there because, again, my back, bending my back, and your abdominals. Here, let me show you. I already showed you this, but doing my back bending, right? My stomach pooches out because your abdominal wall attaches to the top of your ribs. It attaches up here, and my rib cage, my back is going like this, so my rib cage is punching in here, and then it's loosening my abdominal wall up here. So that's why I have this. I always have a pooch because of the, I got like no fat or nothing on me here at all. Like, and even my intestinal bloat's down dramatically, if not all the way down. So this is probably almost as skinny as you'll see me. So let's fire this up here now while I'm thinking about it. Okay, indoor walk. Okay, indoor walk's going. 98 beats as expected. Stop burping all the time. Yeah. That's a side effect I have with the, all that crap. So, all right. Let the games begin, right? All right. So it might be a more quiet walk. I'll try to. If I think of something, I always end up talking. But I want to focus on the sustained output and really, because again, I haven't had a bowel movement since, well, basically a week ago today. So, and yesterday really got it moving. Like, I could really feel everything starting to, but then I drank a little more water today. I bumped it up like one of these guys, because I drink like 4 to 7 of these a day depending on my activity. So how much energy I'm burning and how much I'm moving and whatnot. So I know 4 to 7 is a big leap, but if it's like really hot and humid, right, and I'm doing a little more, you're easily going to pound 2 of those down without even thinking. So remember that. So you got to get your fluid in. And people say, there's a lot of people say, well, your body knows how much fluid it needs, blah, blah, blah. It does, right? But when you get thirsty, they're correct on that. You're like, when you're thirsty, you're actually like past good hydration, right? You have to you can never get to the point where you're like gasping for fucking water, right? If you're to the point where you're like, give me water now, I mean, your organs and shit are like struggling, okay? Remember that. Don't fucking neglect fluid. But don't saturate yourself either, because you also feel just as shitty. So pay attention to your fluid. So, alright. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, that's that, not that sound, that's not below too. Okay, here we go. 95 beats, let's get a sustained output going here. Okay, Start low, slowly incline, slowly increase again. No incline, obviously. Make sure it's up. Okay, 1.1. Let's do 1.3. Oh, my back. And then working out yesterday also really helped my back yesterday too. Like, really, really helped my back. Like, it wasn't as 1.4. Slowly bring your heart rate up. Slowly bring your speed up. Bring the work, the momentum going. You don't want to, again, we're not here to punch a wall. We're here to get a good workout in and then come down nice and easy too. That's what exercise is about, help. You don't want to come in here, throw yourself against a brick wall, and then stumble out of the place and barely be able to drive home. So, 1.5. I'd like to get to around like 2.2 at least speed, but we'll see. Again, I'm working on X amount of calories. I don't have much reserves anywhere. I'm pretty reserveless, so. And good music, again, a little bit faster beat music helps you get that extra little, you know. Alright, 101 beats. I'm gonna try to get at least maybe like, hopefully around like 40-45 minute walk-in. So, again, how you feel before, during, and after. The whole thing. Continually evaluating your body. Rub your brain on overdrive. And mine's already going on overdrive, but it's... Ah! Active calories, 101 beats. 1.7. Man, it is cold in here. Burp. Damn. That's why I want to speed it up a little bit quicker because I heat my tissue up so I can get a little warmer here. Supposed to be 70 today. Don't stop seeing those fucking clouds, assholes. I can get a hold of one of those people. Ah! I got like, I think it was 95 calories I burned yesterday. Oh no, it was 100. It was 100 active calories I burned. I remember I rolled it. So, and I just finished my shake right before I walked in here. So, and I was sitting down the whole time. So, my expenditure of the 200 calories wasn't that much. So. But when I leave here, then I go eat my banana with my medicine. So I get a little bit of a boost, and then I have my beef bone broth after that to give me the amino hit again. It's not hard to figure all this stuff out. I make it sound complicated as hell, but it really isn't. I mean, like I said before, cliche, I know, but if I can do it, a monkey could fucking do this. I'm really not that super smart of a person. My brain's always running 1,000 miles an hour, and I might as well have it run on something specific, you know what I mean? See, my heart's sinking in now, 99 beats, 15 active calories. 1.8 speed. 98 beats. Same. It's weird. You know, because TV, just because if you're sitting around, you're taking medicine, you're overweight or whatever, and your heart rate, you know, is real twitchy and touchy and spiky, and when you start working out and you work out regularly, your heart rate sinks right the fuck down. It's amazing. No matter your medicine. You gotta start paying attention. I'll fall off this damn thing. 100 beats. 0.17 miles. This says 0.157. So this is pending. It's catching every beat of my step. You know what I mean? So if I'm a little light stepped on this side once, it's not going to count that step. So then I got squishy sandals on, so it amplifies that. Alright, shut up and do this here. Let's get rolling on this. 1.9 speed. I need to hit my damn body up here, but not too fast. Damn, I'm cold. Burp. I'm ready to get in the gym Monday. Oh. .2 miles, almost quarter mile. .101 beats, and I'm at the speed I was yesterday. At 10 minutes, I'm going to roll up to 2.0 speed. So 2 minutes. Again, this is how my body's running right now. It's going to be different from yours. Quarter mile on the watch. 99 beats. The other big factor on this whole heart rate period, sugar. Sugar. Like I said a billion times before, cut that goddamn shit out of your life. If I was eating regular sugar, like most people right now, my heart would solid be 120 right now. I guarantee it, because I've done this many times in the past while I was eating, intaking sugar. My heart rate is lower every across the board. Resting heart rate, sleeping heart rate. Hell, my sleeping heart rate's in the 40s. Before, when I was eating sugar and on prednisone or not on prednisone, my sleeping heart rate was like in the 60s. So that's like 20 beats fucking higher just sleeping. I guarantee it, because I've done this before many times. My heart rate is literally in the 120s, even 130s right now, when I have sugar flowing through my body. But since I lowered my sugar down to about 20 grams and below, and And again, I'm still not counting banana, like the sugar in bananas the same way. This motherfucking shit does not run the exact same as the processed shit. I do not care what anybody says, and I'm not buying that fucking bullshit with the whole fiber thing. Because it's got fiber in it, it's digesting slower. Fuck off. That shit runs so much smoother through you. It's like the natural part of it is whatever they do in the processing of sugar completely fucks it hard. He's like, come on. No! I'm constantly poisoning with that crap. No, 102 beats. This is insane. Like, it's almost spooky insane because it should be 20 to 30 beats higher if I had more sugar in my body and my body was processing the sugar. It's just spooky. Alright, I'm a minute over, so 2.0. I'm at 11:11 on the clock here. 13:40 on this clock. 33 active calories. I gotta get my heart rate up there some more. Alright, shut up and walk, stupid. Now let's go to 2.1. I'll level up at that for 5 or so minutes. Ooh, 104 beats. Minutes on the watch, 12:37 on the treadmill, 0.4 miles on the watch, 0.382 on the treadmill. Beats. Amazing how much sugar poisons the shit out of you. Get you all riled up and aggravated and pissed off. Makes you real twitchy and you can tell it in your heart rate. If you don't believe me, try it. Strip it out of you. Watch your heart. Then eat some sugar. That's the #1 shit factory on this planet. And what I believe is the most #1 what do you call that? Control mechanism. Because there's people on this planet that want us to fight each other. So it takes the heat off them. Right hand, left foot thing. You know, don't know what your left foot's doing. And if everyone's fighting each other, right? Don't know what your left foot's doing. Sugar gets everybody twitchy. Me too. I literally go have a candy bar right now and I want to jump out that fucking window. pull that shit out of your system. Caffeine just amplifies the sugar. Caffeine is like a sugar amplifier to the, caffeine is a sugar amplifier to the, caffeine is an amplifier to the sugar. These teeth, my teeth in my mouth. And I'm a real twitchy motherfucker. I go have myself a fucking anything with sugar in it. Fake sugar. I just want to pull someone's head off. Alright, I rolled 18 minutes on the watch, bumping up 2.2. I gotta get my heart rate up there because I gotta get my fit processes moving. This 100 beat shit ain't getting me anywhere. Rolled half mile on watch. Coming up on a half mile on treadmill. 107 beats. Got to get a lot higher than that. I want to get at least, try to get it to around 115, 120. 130 was pushing it, especially if I'm rolling on 200 calories. Give or take, obviously. And yeah, continually paying attention to yourself, so drugs in you, the medicine. They still fuck with you in all kinds of ways. Because you're pulling them out of your system, you're out of your cells, and you're flushing them out of you. So it's, you have more in you in circulation being processed. On the watch, 108 beats. Getting nice and warm now. Hands are still blocks ice, but body is circulating pretty good. 110 beats. .6 miles treadmill. 0.63 on the watch. Beats. Plus, like I said before, you need to really get your endorphins going for pain relief. You have to get to at least a sustained output of like 120 beats for like 20 minutes, 130 beats for like 10 minutes. You have to get your heart rate a lot higher, and you really got to get your fluids moving in your body for your endorphins to kick in. This walk will very mildly. But your brain likes to hold on to its good stuff, so. Trust me, I've correlated it countless times. I always like to say you like to get it to at least 130 for a good while. That really gives you a hard flush of endorphins. You can feel it saturate. I can feel it almost like dripping down my spine and relieving the pain. It's amazing. It's like, it's a very weird sensation, but amazing. It like washes over my spine like you're pouring like a thick liquid down it, like paint. So if somebody were pouring paint from right here, dripping, let it oozing down my spine, that's exactly the way it feels. Melting the pain as it's covering it. It's weird. Still coming off this cold, so I got all this loose, rattly phlegm going on. Three-quarters of a mile on the watch. "25 minutes on the clock, on the watch, 22:41 on the treadmill." I am definitely going to at least 35 minutes today. I'm going to ride this 2.2 out for a little bit though, speed. Three-quarters of a mile on the treadmill. Turn it up a little bit. Body's heating up more. "110 beats. That's insane. At 30 minutes, I'm going to pop it up to 2.3 speed or 2.4. I want to get it up a little higher. I want my heart rate to be a more sustained, higher output. I'm feeling okay as of right now. So 81 active calories, 82 active calories, we're doing good. 2.5 minutes till I pop it up. One 14 beats, still lower than I expected. .9 miles on the treadmill. 90 active calories. 117 beats. .3. That sped it up a little bit. Holy crap. Damn, that really got it moving. Do this for 5 minutes and reevaluate. Watch. Split one. Or spit one. 119 beats. Yes. Get it up. Now I'm starting to get warm. See, 120 mark. Hands are still cold though. 100 active calories. One mile on treadmill. Flush those fucking pharmaceuticals out. minutes or 8 minutes, 2 minutes and reevaluate. Doesn't even look like I'm walking that fast either, does it? Every time I rewatch this afterwards, it really looks like I'm walking slow as hell. I'm going 2.3 speed, 123 beats, 111 active calories, 1.11 miles, 1.081 miles. 122 beats. It's been 120 and above for 3-4 minutes now. Reevaluate 30 seconds to 35 minutes. I'm probably going to pop it up to 2.4. Evaluate myself really closely because I'm getting to my limit. I'm getting to my lines. So I don't want to punch my line and roll off this bitch. So, but I want to go at least another 10 minutes. So 10 seconds. 125 beats, 127 beats because I'm talking and it's raising my heart rate. Alright, 35 minutes, punch it. 2.4, see, leave it here for a minute, continually rolling through my head, how everything's going. If I feel at all a twitch in any way, shape, or form, pull back. I like to get at least 5 minutes on this speed, minimum. Sustained output of 5 minutes at 2.4 speed. 125 beats and above. Get some more of those endorphins releasing. I want to melt my spine pain today. Well, while I'm in here, and then for the foreseeable future. Holding at 127 beats. Pow. Exercise ring closed. Bouncing between 126 and 129 beats. 130 active, 131 active calories. 37.50 on the clock, 35.26 on this clock. 1.26 miles on the watch. 1.230 treadmill. Two minutes, reevaluate at 40. Still under my calorie mark. $129 beats. See, this is setting me up for my workout and weights in the next week. Because when you work out, you get spikes. Your heart rate goes up and down. You do spikes in heart rate. 130, just punched it. So, I want to be able to get it to 130 at least. And ride it there for a little bit so I know I can punch my spiky heart rate with my weight training. Oh, I'm actually starting to sweat too. My hands are finally warm. Took 40 minutes, my hands are warm. See how long it takes your body to saturate? Well, I got low blood, remember, I'm still, I don't know, probably a liter down, I don't know exactly. Actually red blood cell, not fluid. Damn, this feels fucking good. Ah! I hate not working out. Jeez, what am I talking about? As I say, you can't talk that much when your heart rate's going 130 and above, you know? It's not that hard for me. And I can't even compress and move my rib cage, so. I'm just breathing right here in the stomach while keeping it tense when standing here, so. Your body can take a hell of a lot more than people even tell you can. 40 minutes, 34 seconds. I'm staying this speed for a little bit. We'll go another 2 minutes and evaluate. Now remember, all my mile walks in the past were all 2.7 speed. That was my go-to speed. I'd pop up 2.7 and walk a mile. I'm at 1.38 miles on the watch, 1.352 miles on the treadmill. $150 extra calories. Now I'm getting close to my limit, so I gotta pay attention. Alright, I made up my mind. I'm going to go to 145. I'm going to go 45 minutes on the watch. And then I'm going to do a 5-minute cool down. Go to 50 minutes, and then I'm done today. So I don't want to punch over the calorie mark and run on whatever reserves I got in me right now, which is basically nothing. And I'll have been running at around 130 beats for a good, I don't know, 5 to 8 minutes. I don't know exactly what the time was, but this is perfect. This is a perfect day. Evaluate yourself. How do you feel before, during, and after? Alright, got 3.5 minutes left. Shut up. Get your arms moving. You gotta move stuff to get the fluid to the area. Don't just stand there like this. 133 beats. 163 extra calories. Get into my line. One and a half miles. Watch. 1.469, 1.471 on the treadmill. 1 minute. Easy. Minutes, pop it down 2. Every minute I'll pop it down by 2, that being that higher in speed than yesterday. 46 minutes, pop down 2 more. Seconds. Gosh, feels good. Seconds. Pop it down 2. 2.0. Extra calories, got a little bit of reserve left. $126 beats are dropping. Top 2. 1.8. Damn, this feels good. $123. And dropping. 18 seconds. Pop 2 more. $121 beats, dropping. Pop 2. 1.6. $189 added calories. I'm rubbing the nipples here, baby. pop 2. I'm gonna pop it down, like maybe go another 4 minutes and go 2 and 2 again, just so I can get it more of an even incline, heart rate lowering. 115 beats. So I'm gonna go until I feel comfortable. And again, do how do you feel before, during, and after. 5 seconds, pop 2. 1.2 speed. Still at 117 to 114 beats. Calories. I am rubbing the lines, baby. One 113 and dropping. $200 active calories. Pop 2. 1.0. This is as far as I'm going to go, and then I'm going to stop because I'm over 200 active calories. And again, you have reserves in your body, but you know, as you can see, I don't have many reserves at all, so you don't want to push yourself at all. It's about health, not about stupid. $15 seconds and I'm done. 109 beats and we are syncing up. All right. Stand here for a minute or two. Don't be stupid and jump right up. Let your body sync up and the heart rate drop a little more. If you jump right off the treadmill, you are a fucking moron. You will fall right off the bitch, especially if you are riding lines like I am. If you are ill and you're dealing with issues, don't. I'll find you and slap the shit out of you. Or you'll hit the ground and slap the shit out of yourself, either or. Treadmill is 1.698 miles, almost 0.7 miles, 1.7 miles on the treadmill, 49:35 seconds, and 146 calories on the treadmill. That's what that's reading on. Yeah, like I said, it's like 30 years old, so it's the calorie counting and everything's kind of just shot. The heart rate sensor is like half-ass work. So, all right. 106 beats, my head's clear, and now we can get off. Still a little lightheaded and obviously a little shaky and stuff, but nothing, oh God, that felt good. Oh my God, I hate not working out. All right, gorgeous. Hands are warm and everything. It took fucking 30 minutes to warm my damn hands up. My hands are warm. Clear sky-ish so far. There's the moon. fake ass fucking moon, whatever the hell it is, some fucking alien base or some shit. I don't know. I'm just throwing shit out there. I read all kinds of rabbit holes and everything, but you don't know anything, right? Unless you fucking know the assholes that know the things, you know. All right. Okay, let me show you my stats. Today was Saturday. I don't do anything on Saturdays, but I got to prep myself for next week and beyond when it comes to weight training. That was perfect. 130 output heart rate for at least 7 minutes. It was 130, so that was good. I can look at my watch and it shows the exact. Well, I could probably look after I'll do it later. Fuck it. But it was at least 7 minutes. I'd say 7 to 10 or so. And that's exactly what I wanted. Because when you weight train, again, you just go on spikes, right? I go from 99 beats to 150, 99, 150, 99, 150, or anywhere in between, you know. So that's kind of the way you got to look at it. But I wanted a sustained output. I needed to get my body set and prepped. I got to start shitting again also. I mean, I'm a week out. I'm not worried though, because I haven't been eating any really bulky anything. So all my food has been really light and assimilating. Like 99% of it's basically getting assimilated, and so I'm not producing much trash in me, so to speak. So just eggs, scrambled eggs, bananas, beef bone broth, and a little bit of Jello here and there. That's it. That's literally it. And that shit just like fucking turns into, it vaporizes in your gut. So, yeah. And again, you gotta watch your diets and stuff while you're healing and whatnot too. No carbs. Don't eat carbs. Don't eat carbs. You can assimilate when you're healthy or healthier, or you're not on a flare or having a hiccup in your disease. Yes, you can assimilate some carbs, you know, some vegetables, or you do your own thing. I don't know how your body runs. Everybody's body is different. Nobody's body runs the fucking same at all. Literally at all. Like, nobody walks the same, for God's sake. There's not two people on this planet that even walk the same, right? So your insides, you know, maybe look similar, you know, but every little process goes just that much more different than the next person. So, and then with all the diseases and everything out there, you know, there might be one other person on the planet that has my exact diseases, and their body doesn't run anything like mine. You know what I mean? So, you got to figure your own shit out. You cannot rely on, especially the medical industry, because they're just going off of pharmaceutical company and insurance company protocols on how to treat you, and I really would love to know where they get those shitty protocols from. You know, not to mention the Soylent Green garbage food they have in the fucking hospitals too. It's fucking trash. It's all trash. It's fucking trash. You got to know your body, leave AMA and get the fuck out and heal yourself at home. Fuck those assholes. And you argue with them too, because these fucking clowns are like a used car salesman. I apologize, used car salesmen, but that's just a stereotype. But that's how these guys act. They're literally just like pawns for these assholes. They're not even doctors. They don't use their medical expertise. Whatever they learn in medical school anymore has nothing to do with the fucking body. They learn the body, but it's like they go to a bunch of fucking marketing classes or some shit too, you know. And like I said before, a bunch of asshole classes, how to be a complete piece of shit to their patients. Every time I talk to a doctor and I step out a little bit, they start really raising their voice and getting angry. So, I mean, I found a couple good ones. I've got a couple real good ones that are down to earth, nice people, and they're out there. But you got to dig through, literally, it's like digging through a shit pile, right? But they're out there, right? There's a lot more like nurse practitioners that are sweeter people and stuff too, right? I really love nurses. They do their job, and their training has lacked and gotten fucked since Obamacare. That asshole fucked an already fucked system. But nurses training has gone down to shitter. I mean, I'm like a pincushion when I go in there and get IVs and shit, even though you can see every vein in my body. They don't know how to give an IV. I don't blame them because, you know, anyways. I'm at an hour 6 on the clock. Wow. All right, I got to get rolling here. I got to go do my stupid song. Let me get rid of that thing. All right, show you my stats. This is Saturday. Mile and a half walk. Tomorrow I'll probably be doing the same thing to heat my body and get it ready. I don't know yet for sure. I do want to. If I don't shit today, I'm gonna do it tomorrow I got to get my process moving, right? But I might take a break off because I don't know. How do I feel before, during, and after? You continually evaluate your body all day long, every day, right? And because I might take that little break before I start doing my weights. But again, I also want to kind of prep myself again a little more, right? Get my body, I don't know. You got to know your lines too. So you can't just, oh, I'm going to do this, but you don't know how close to your lines are. And, you don't want to go that a minute above the next day. And then, that minute above you go the next day, Monday sucks. You know what I mean? So like 1,000 different things you got to fucking evaluate. But anyways, here is Saturday, mile and a half walk. So 7:42 in the morning, perfect. 214 active calories, perfect. 108 beats still, 1.74 miles in 60 minutes. That is mile and a half walk, mile and a half Friday, mile and a half walk, mile and a half walk on Friday, or no, Saturday. It's Saturday, for God's sake. This is mile and a half walk on Saturday. For crying out loud. So that's good stats. I gotta go eat my banana, get some nourishment in me, and take my fucking medicine. I wish I could literally pull medicine altogether out of the scenario, but I can't. I have a lot of people telling me, why don't you go to a Chinese doctor, yada, 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 yada. Well, it's not that easy, right? Like, trust me, I would love to go all natural. I would literally love to go all natural. I literally can't, right? I got illnesses that'll fucking kill me on a dime. So, and herbs are really twitchy shit. Like, I have frickled with herbs a lot over my lifetime with my illness, and not with my illness before. And herbs are strong, right? Herbs mess with blood thinning stuff. I mean, it's really, you got to really watch herbs, right? They're powerful. But if you go to somebody who knows what they're doing, they can help you out too. But again, when the whole petroleum-based medical industry was rolling in the, late 1800s, early 1900s, they were basically killing off all the good people that knew all those natural things, right? So a lot of the people that, could have made this world an amazing place, health-wise, they've been dead for a very long time because, they wanted to roll in this petroleum-based garbage and basically make people sick and caught in this bullshit douchebag loop we're caught in right now. So, we got to break the loop, break it hard. Anyways, today was Saturday. I hope everybody has a fantastic Saturday and a good weekend. Don't eat sugar and alcohol. Stay away from sugar and alcohol. Please stay away from sugar. And don't drink and fucking drive. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, I know you give two shits about yourself, but you're gonna fucking kill the family in that van next to you. All right? Anyways, I hope it's sunny and hot today, so I will have a good day. I hope you have a great Saturday. Hopefully I'll see you Sunday. If not, I will see you Monday. Other than that, peace and love to all.